Eve, she was pronounced brain dead. Christmas Day, she was taken off of life support.
First this evening, an emotional and difficult day at the state capitol. The woman you just heard from is one of 3 mothers who testified today about accidents in which their children were killed by distracted driving.
The mothers are all supporting a bill that would change the way a lot of us use our phones when we're in our cars. 11 Alive's Doug Richards live this evening at the Capitol to explain how that proposal would work. Doug?
Well, Ryan, this is certainly one of those rare bills in the legislature that would really impact the everyday lives of Georgians, those of us who drive and use our cell phones at the same time. And the moms who testified at this hearing today say this bill is long overdue.
She was a beautiful, vibrant 20-year-old junior nursing student at Georgia Southern University.
Kathy Clark lost her daughter Emily in 2015. She was one of 5 nursing students whose car was slammed by a tractor trailer on I-16, driven by a man who told police he had no idea the car was in front of him.
This bill has the ability to save lives for every driver, every passenger, and every pedestrian in Georgia.
Natalie Bacco's daughter Abby was 9 years old when a driver plowed into the family minivan and took Abby's life.
All of this was caused by an 18-year-old driver who ran a red light as he was in a series of phone calls.
She too supports the bill. It would outlaw phone use by hand and would provide stiff penalties that increase with repeated convictions. It would allow one swipe or touch of a phone to answer or make a call, and it would allow hands-free GPS use.
My son Parker was killed by a distracted driver.
Sherry Madliak's son Parker was walking in Noonan when a driver swerved his car off the road and struck him. Many backers of the bill want to see distracted driving take on the same cultural stigma as drunk driving.
I sit at a traffic light and see people all around me texting and talking and not paying attention. This carelessness took my son. We will always miss him.
One committee member, Representative Ed Setzler, a Republican from Ackworth, questioned the bill a little bit. He said that there are lots of distractions, not just cell phones. He talked about people talking with passengers in their cars. He talked about the distraction of using a 5-speed manual transmission. His opinions and many others will weigh in before this bill gets out of this committee. Back to you.
This is a law that's been in place in some states for better than a decade, however, so we are now tackling this issue. Doug, I do have a question for you about it, though.
That's right.
Do they know exactly what the fine will be and whether or not an officer can pull someone over just for using the device?
The answer is the fines will be in the hundreds of dollars, and if it's a repeat fine, you'll also get points. And the answer to the second question is that if an officer sees you using has probable cause to think that you are using a cell phone with your hands, he could pull you over, yes.
Gotcha. Doug Richards, thank you very much. Some new developments this evening. A father in Villa